Hey, hello, and welcome to the Elder Wand podcast. I am Matt.
And I am Ez, aka Professor Kirk. Friends, we are back and we are talking the Hogwarts Legacy State of Play, the new 4K gameplay footage. That's a lot of rhyming in there, man.
That is, here's the interesting thing about this game was it was announced, right? Like when PlayStation 5 was announced, they were showing all this stuff. Hey, this game is going to be coming out. And we saw a trailer and then we didn't see anything for a long time.
Right.
And it kind of got some pushback on Twitter for J.K. Rowling related issues. Still seems to be the case. But nonetheless, we have a new trailer today. We're going to be kind of taking a look. This is like 14 minutes. So I don't know that it's not like we're not going to be doing sort of a reaction. We're just going to kind of do a watch through.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and hit play as. Let me know just 1 second to get set up here. Audio level. I want it to be loud enough that people can hear, but not loud enough that we can talk over. Is this okay? Or
I'd take it down just a hair, maybe just a hair.
Okay. Yeah, we might stop. We might stop it along the way because we're just sort of watching this.
Yeah.
For the first time. So,
or key games, baby.
Yeah, let's go, man. Wizarding World. It looks cool. I mean, it looks gorgeous.
Right.
It's a work in progress still. This is all PS5 footage, PS5 dev kit footage. So take that with a grain of salt that it could be different, right? Essentially.
Mm-hmm. What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Hogsmeade. Boom.
Wow. I mean, that's a fantastic beast. Let's go.
Porky Games must be like a new studio.
I mean, that's
a
great
to Hogwarts
shot.
Legacy. You're a new student at the famed School of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
So I hope
with
it's kind of
the unique
open
ability
world,
to manipulate
where I can just
powerful
run
ancient
around.
magic hidden in the wizarding world. You'll need to uncover what's behind the return of this forgotten magic and who is seeking to harness it to destroy wizard kind.
Who's that guy?
And you may be the one that decides the fate.
I don't know.
of
I
the
think this is like
entire
100
wizarding
years
world.
before, right?
The freaking Goblin Wars are going to
Before
happen?
you can study magic and begin to solve these mysteries, you must create the witch or wizard you want to be.
That's cool. Why does that
What if I
look
want to be
like
a
When you
nomad?
arrive at
That's
Hogwarts,
totally,
you'll be sorted into one of the four Hogwarts houses:
Boba
Gryffindor,
Fett.
Hufflepuff,
You get to pick
Ravenclaw,
what
or
house you're
Slytherin.
sorted into.
After you settle into your dormitory, you will
You
meet up
better.
with your housemates in the common room. You will then need to attend classes, and you do have some catching up to do, as you were starting Hogwarts late as a 5th year.
So you are the new student.
wait,
You'll begin your studies attending
A 5th
Charms,
year?
Defense
5th year?
Against the Dark Arts.
I would be a fucking
Biology,
4th
and
year.
potions
I know.
classes,
What's up with
to
that?
name a few.
That's crazy, man.
Oh, hello, class. Please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
She's the teacher?
Is that the...
Welcome.
What's
to year
up,
5 of
Teach?
Charms. This will be a crucial year in your education on the art
I
of
know
charm
you were going to
work,
say
but I
something.
am confident.
I'm going to be spending a lot of time in
The
herbology.
passion and rigor requisite
Headmaster's
of
got a little
such
spring in his step. Or who
challenge.
is that?
The best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Oh, they're picking on the 5th year?
These classrooms haven't really been changed a lot.
You may begin.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Do I get Avada
Who's
Kedavra?
talking now?
That's all I want to know.
I
Bad for a beginner.
don't think so.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school.
Here, you'll meet your professors and learn to cast spells, grow magical plants, brew potions, and more. In between classes,
this looks
you'll
really
be able
good.
to explore the castle famous
Yeah.
for its secrets.
I mean, mostly just the world.
enchantments, and
Yeah.
mysteries.
The game itself looks like okay.
You'll discover dungeons
but
and secret
it's the
passageways,
world that we get to explore that seems like it's going to be the fun part.
Well, yeah, because we all want to know
as
what
well as
it's like
challenging
to go to
puzzles
class.
that will require magical skill and a clever
Hogwarts.
mind to solve.
Wait, what if you're not
Yeah,
so clever?
we're gonna
You'll
have to be
even find
Twitch streaming
yourself in
this.
iconic locations
Yeah,
you've never been able
absolutely.
to explore before.
How old do they live? Troll or not?
Oh, the elves?
Yeah.
It's the late
God, great question.
1800s, so while the common rooms and
Not that
classes
old.
won't be
late
familiar,
1800s.
most of your professors will not be. However, you may recognize a few faces.
All in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the Headless Hunt, I'll be right
Ah.
there with them.
Wow,
Be
nearly
sure to
headless
win them
Nick. Are you
over.
kidding me?
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
You'll come to know this eclectic group of talented witches and wizards in
What's the
class
teacher? Remember
and
we
while
talked about who was a
completing
Bin's-
ghost?
assignments.
Bin's
As a part
He
of
should
the
be in
special
here, right?
curriculum,
That was him, I think.
One's designed to help you catch up with the other fifth years at your own speed.
So
I was about to say, we got to be able to play Quidditch.
a dangerous mystery man.
Opportunities for adventure abound in the
I'm
area
going to the Chamber of
surrounding
Secrets.
Hogwarts. The magical abilities you learn to master through your schoolwork will soon become tested as you unravel a dangerous mystery by working alongside the accomplished and yet enigmatic Professor Fig to try and discover if the rumors of a mounting goblin rebellion have been
Professor
erased,
Fig?
and if
Like
the safety of
Mrs. Fig?
Hogwarts lies in the
Yeah.
balance.
Wait a second.
Opinions differ as to how great a threat he really is.
Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize.
The
Where is
wizarding
this?
world of this era is
In the
fraught
bank,
with
maybe?
dangers. Creatures corrupted by a
Yeah,
magical
I don't. We haven't.
force,
They've only
powerful
shown us
goblins,
Hogwarts and Hogsmeade.
and sinister witches and wizards, all willing to fight, even kill, to achieve their own goals.
Oh, you do get a Vada Cadaver in this.
In fact, there's an uneasy
I'm
alliance
definitely gonna be
between the
using it.
goblins and dark wizards.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction. I just watched a student take down your distraction.
Holy smokes.
Who is this child? Do you not telling me?
But perhaps you shouldn't
Uh-oh.
involve yourself with that just yet. Let's go.
Dark wizards and goblins.
Man,
Okay, guys, look. Arrow
That's
doesn't go that far, all right? Like,
well, maybe just the other people we know can't cast it as well.
that's true. Maybe it takes, yeah.
Hogwarts just
Ooh.
isn't what it used to be. There's
Is
a
that
Vada
green?
Kedavra.
Oh, my God.
Enemies possess unique defensive and offensive abilities,
I'm
including
gonna be a
blasting
Vada Kedavering
curses,
everything.
stunning spells, enchanted weaponry, and more. While some may attack directly, others might enchant and incapacitate you. Mastery of the shield charm allows you to deflect ranged spells and direct weapon strikes.
Oh, really?
This is pretty sweet.
This is
Counterattack
sick.
with powerful stunning charms, allowing you to
The
follow
music
up with
sounds good.
extended spell combinations.
I mean, you see fighting 3 guys there? 5th year.
Students who become particularly adept.
What
at
year do you get to
spellcasting will
apparate?
find many ways to
I think you're
exploit
fi-
their enemy's weakness.
No, this 7th year.
Is it?
Oh,
He's,
okay.
he's even saying the spells as he does them. That's really cool.
Well, he better.
He better, yeah, right. That's how you do
Flame
it.
With Descendo. Roast with Incendio. Devastate your enemies using various finishes.
Okay.
You can even use the mysterious, powerful magic your professors do not understand to obliterate your strongest foes.
Huh? Matt,
So this game-
he just
this game looks
obliterated
awesome.
somebody.
Dozens of spells
Like-
will let you define your combat style.
Wait, there's something special about this kid.
On your path to
Yeah,
become
One, it's
something-
us. It's us. We get to be the kid, you know, like who
The
has special
chosen
magic. Yeah. But something's going on. Like magic your professors don't understand. What's up with that?
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time.
Who's that?
In addition to
Yeah, who's
classes
that?
and spells, you'll have access to a deep set of upgrades, talents, and skills.
Oh
to aid
my
your progression
God,
as
this
a
is
wizard.
awesome.
Complete challenges throughout the world to earn experience.
Hopefully, you don't get
Level
enough
up your
point where you
abilities
have
by
to kind of
choosing
have you have to
talents
choose
upgrade
a
your spells,
path.
plants,
Hey,
and
I haven't
potions
seen a
to increase
Hufflepuff
their
yet.
power. Decide which
Wow.
talent
What's
best
going
fits
on?
your playstyle to allow you to focus on your favorite types of
Good.
magic.
That's what I want. I want you. I
You
want
can
it to be
also
to where
loot,
you have
buy,
to. I
or
don't.
craft
I don't at the
your
end
own
want you to
magical
just be
gear.
a tank. I want you to like have
Which will
certain
increase
paths.
your
Yeah,
offensive
yeah.
and defensive capabilities in combat.
Because then you'll replay it and
Gear
you'll
can
be like, I want to
upgraded
try
and
this route.
specialized to allow for greater abilities
I want
for your
tons of
chosen playstyle.
overwhelming
Use a
side
strong,
quests and
even
everything.
motion when cutting your ingredients.
Yeah, I'm not
you
gonna
better
spend any
crush 'em.
time in potions.
You better, yeah. Matt's back in herbology still.
No, I'm definitely gonna be in herbology. I'll tell you that right now.
Spells are
Holy
not
cow.
the only tools
What's
at
up?
your disposal in combat. As you hone your wand skills, you can continue to further your magical
I'm gonna be honing my
education
wand
at
skills in
Hogwarts,
herbology.
progressing your
Wow.
development as a witch or wizard. Brew potions that can increase your power when you need a
Wow.
boost.
So potions is a bit more important than I think.
Grow and deploy magical plants
Some
to
of
mark
us
the
might have thought.
battlefield and keep
Yep.
your enemies at
It's like
bay.
that's like Pokemon. Boom. I choose you.
Wow.
You can even unleash deadly mandrake seedlings to incapacitate unsuspecting enemies.
Oh my gosh.
In Beasts class, you will learn about a variety of magical beasts you might encounter, both at school and as you explore the world surrounding the castle and its grounds.
The goal
Wow.
of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely.
Matt,
Learning
this
and
is
mastering
incredible,
broom
dude.
flight is
This
highly
looks really
recommended
good.
so that you may travel around the world more quickly.
I want you to do my herbology homework.
You're despicable.
Wow.
Some abilities may be taught to you by students who become your friends. As you develop relationships with these schoolmates, they can accompany you on your journey as your companions.
Well, that's nice. Can Matt and I play together or no?
And over
It's not.
time, you'll
Yeah,
learn
hopefully,
their
hopefully there's
stories.
multiplayer.
Hmm.
We're gonna start a Death Eaters club.
I want to start a dueling club.
Natsai
go.
Onai is a brave adventurer driven by the justice she seeks. Poppy Sweeting has a kind heart and loves magical beasts,
Aw.
connecting with them more easily than with humans.
What happens now?
Unafraid of detention or breaking the rules
Sneaking in the restricted section again!
is Sebastian Sallow, a charismatic Slytherin
Wait a second. Do we have to play as a Gryffindor?
with a troubling.
No,
family
it said we get it.
secrets.
It will get. We get
The sooner
chosen.
you accept that reality, the better.
We have yet to see a
Meet students
Hufflepuff.
and more as you explore
I know.
common
We
rooms,
saw one little girl and
hallways
that's it.
between classes and regular gathering areas.
Welcome to the Room of Requirement.
What the?
One of the most remarkable secrets of Hogwarts is known as the Room of Requirement.
Right.
Damn. I think I require a special
You're
tutoring
introduced
session
to
with
this
that
space
herbology
that seems
teacher.
to sense what you
Jeez,
need.
Matt's not going to get
and
off it.
provides it for you.
He's not going to get off it. Good God.
Since you need to catch up to your
He's never
peers,
cared
the
more
room
about
provides space for you to study
Herbology
your
ever,
class.
man. Let me tell you.
Brew potions
I've always said I
and
love the
upgrade your
class, and here
gear.
goes Matt. God.
A helpful house elf named Deke helps you discover the
Oh,
variants
there
that
we
allow
go.
you to nurture
Is
your
Deke
own
related to
menagerie
Dobby?
of magical beasts.
Guaranteed he is.
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out.
You can freely customize this space to reflect your personality and
We gonna
magical
build a
specialty.
house?
I want to build the burrow.
You get a cat?
Like a Kneasel? Special cat? Holy Buckbeak?
Jesus, this game just gets better. This is like
Not
the best
everything
trailer
you
I've
need
ever
on your
seen.
journey is
Yeah.
available at Hogwarts. You'll want to visit the nearby wizarding village of Hogsmeade.
Well,
where the
absolutely
local
we do.
shopkeepers can provide you with the supplies you require. From potion ingredients and recipes to seeds for magical plants to all
Uh-huh.
sorts of gear.
Okay.
But Hogsmeade
What the?
also has its dangerous side. A band of dark witches and wizards, emboldened by the turmoil of the times, wander the village outskirts.
Hmm.
You must avoid them or defeat them. As you explore, you'll find the world surrounding Hogwarts is alive with activity,
Wow.
wonders, and areas of unusual interest. As the school year progresses, dynamic seasons and climates will fill the sky with lightning or sunshine, or coat the ground with snow or rain.
Storyline
This
from
is
a
awesome.
mobile game called
Let's pepper
Hogwarts
the
Mystery.
countryside,
Oh,
each
yeah,
with
yeah, yeah.
vendors and
Cool.
It's
residents who
connected to
have
that?
stories to tell,
He's saying, yeah, like a storyline. Yeah.
and missions with which they could use
Thanks,
your
Andrew.
assistance.
That's nice.
Be on the lookout for enchanting magical puzzles that may very well have been designed by Merlin himself.
This game is
Huh?
When he was a student at Hogwarts.
Dude, what else
Merlin?
in this game?
Magical beasts roamed the lands outside.
It just
the
gets better
castle
and better.
walls.
This
Some
is like
have
Breath
been
of the
corrupted
Wild
by
with, like,
mysterious dark magic,
Hogwarts.
while others
Yeah,
are at
Hogwarts.
risk of poachers and their traps. If you're feeling benevolent, you can rescue them and restore them to health in the Room of Requirement.
Well, absolutely, I want to.
But there are dangers beyond your understanding in the world as well. Dungeons.
There's
and
no way
vaults
this
hold
game is coming
perilous
out this
threats
year.
and also untold rewards.
Huh.
Be careful where you choose to explore, as it may lead you down a darker path.
Boom, baby. Let's
What?
go. That's going to be me.
Master spells.
Dude, Matt, come on.
Befriend new allies. Journey across a landscape never seen before. Uncover ancient secrets.
We're gonna have to have Matt go
mystical threats.
live,
Learn
and we're gonna have a
mysteries.
crowd like
Become the
persuading
have
him
to
to
buy-
make the right choice.
I'm gonna have to buy a
If
new
you leave
PC
your
for this
unique
because,
mark
dude,
on the
this is
wizarding
like,
world.
it's like, I want to play this in like
Here.
4K.
Mhm.
In Hogwarts Legacy.
This is gorgeous. Holiday 2022. Wow.
What? So Christmas?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. That was like insane.
They were showing off. They were flexing. They were, yeah. Click back through that. That
Yeah,
is
I'm just gonna play it without any sound.
okay. Yeah, any sound, yeah.
Wow, dude, this game, wow, this. Let me tell you like this. When I first saw the trailer for this game, I was like, "Yeah, it'll be cool."
Right.
I was not expecting this. This is like way beyond like what my expectations for this game. Like my expectations were like it's gonna be like a 10-hour game. You're gonna play through a little story. It's gonna be whatever.
Right.
This is like hours and hours and hours of game, like free open world, like hanging out, doing something like way better than I thought.
We have to go to class and like, learn stuff. This is cool.
Yeah, this is way better, bigger and better than I thought. Yeah, this is gonna be
So
this holiday season is gonna be tough, man, because there's so many good games coming out, but this is now it's on the list. I can't not. Elder Bond we'll be done with the books by then.
Yeah,
we'll probably just be covering this.
That'd be fine with me. I'll go. This is again. You're at Hogwarts. Look at this. You get the Sorting Hat on there. I swear to you, if I get put in Gryffindor, I'm gonna restart.
I think you just restart.
Yeah, they're showing.
I mean, look at these houses. Dude. I mean, hold on, go back.
Yeah.
I mean, look at these great rooms. So I think we see all the great rooms, don't we?
We do. Yeah. Yep. We see them all here. Yep. So the hat goes on. Sorting Hat. Same one. That's a familiar face. Boom. Gryffindor. He's upstairs. That's Ravenclaw.
So that's got to be the Ravenclaw room. This one's hard to tell. Is this Slytherin?
Yeah, got to be.
Is this Gryffindor? Is this?
Yeah, he was just getting out. He was just getting out. No, coming up. Here
no, this is Hufflepuff's right here.
Right there. All the cactuses, the flowers. Yeah, it's down. You can see it's like earthy and under the ground, kind of in the
That's
basement.
pretty cool too.
Yeah.
You start as a 5th year. I mean, do this
making friends.
Glasses. We're gonna explore Hogsmeade. We're gonna explore Hogwarts. It looks like there's some other locations too. Yeah. Whoa. What's up, man? Is she the teacher? I mean, I'm serious on that. She looks like she's a student.
Dude, man, I as a teacher myself, I can't comment it, man. I can't but it's funny. It's funny. Who's this guy though?
He's the charms teacher.
Oh, okay. It's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. It's got a little extra
spring in the step.
Yeah,
literally.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Wingardium Leviosa.
They were using it.
Yeah. It looks like you're supposed to be friends with this guy, and he's kind of talking some smack for a little bit,
right?
And then
you have to duel him.
Yeah, duel him, but you'll become friends because he comes over and says, "Wow, you're not so bad, right?" Now, why? What do you think the premise is on why you're a 5th year? Did you come from America? Did you move here?
Because you're a new student here,
right? But did you transfer in from somewhere? I don't. What's the rules on that? I'm just a little shocked.
I think that's the case. It seems like you've you've transferred in. See, I haven't played the mobile game. I mean, dude, hold on. This world, I mean, this is like
Matt,
it's pretty
insane,
pretty big. Also, the graphics on this are pretty sweet. Now, I will say about the graphics, they will probably be scaled down. That's almost always the case. If anytime you see pre-build graphics, they always look way better than what you get in the game. Just so you know. But I mean, not scaled down immensely or whatever. But if you play it on PC, this is probably what it'll end up looking like.
Yeah, which is this the kitchens?
Yeah,
they're in the kitchen. Wow. Some bathroom prefix.
Yeah, because I think we saw the trailer for this 2 years ago. I think.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It was like the initial announcement trailer, but they didn't really show any gameplay footage. So now we're getting. See, it's kind of weird because like moments like this, it looks good, but it doesn't look like that good. You know, it looks like it looks okay, but it is sort of still pre-build. But then you get to some of the open world stuff; it just looks gorgeous.
Right. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how the headmaster, Professor Fig, is what they said,
right,
is related to Mrs. Fig.
All right,
you know, a squib.
There you go. Use Lunos. Where's that?
Yeah, see, I don't know. There's this massive statue. Like that's not in Hogwarts, is it? I mean,
yeah, because I think we're going to be going some places outside of Hogwarts.
Yeah, they talk like you can use the room of requirement for a lot of stuff. Like you can just whatever you want. It can just turn into this crazy room, you know, kind of like Newt going down into his briefcase. It's a whole world down in that briefcase. But
the safety of Hogwarts lies in the balance.
Really?
That's what it says.
Right fighting up. Look at professors going after this goblin. Wow. Yeah, they held back on this game. It was supposed to be out already. Yeah. I'm glad that's coming out this year. That I thought, like Matt and I were talking there, I thought, you know, it was going to be next year.
It's tough, man. The end of this year is going to like, we better get some more patrons, man. I can't afford all that. There's just too many games coming out towards the end of this year, man. I mean, it's insane because Breath of the Wild 2 is that's my only worry about this game is that it's coming out in an extremely crowded market at the end at the end of this year. I mean, it's going to be, and a lot of games that are going to be very similar. It's extremely crowded this year.
Yeah. I think it looks great. Yeah, this is just
because just in terms of similar games, like open world games, like Breath of the Wild 2 is supposed to be end of this year. I think it's going to get pushed back, but it's supposed to come out. Starfield, which is like the big new Bethesda game who makes like Skyrim, right? It's like a brand new, it's space, but it's still like open world game. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is coming out around that time. Like there's a lot of big sort of open world games. Jedi Fallen Order 2 is probably going to be coming out end of this year too. So that's the only thing that's because you just look at like all the big games that are coming out right now, like no matter how good they are. If it's not Elden Ring right now, nobody's talking about it. You know, it's just one of those things where it seems like everybody just gravitates ultimately towards one thing. And I could see as good as this game is because of so many other hits being just that big, this game flying a little under the radar, which is crazy because it looks like it absolutely shouldn't be. If I were them, I'd honestly push it to like January or February, but you know, do you.
Yeah. Wait, you mean push it earlier or later? Did you say?
I would push it later. I would just because it's coming out in such a crowded field, and it's like every game right now that's not Elden Ring, like nobody's talking about. All the new games that are coming out.
Yeah.
There's like that Sifu game, which is this sort of like cool combat game. Everyone's talking about it for like a week. Triangle Strategy, which is a game I'm talking about that's had a lot of build up. Nobody's talking about it because it's not Elden Ring. And so I would delay that. I would have released this game early 2023. But
wow.
That's my own. Other than that, that's my only worry for this game because gameplay wise and everything, it looks amazing.
Yeah. It's just I think too. You know, hopefully, I know that like people want to get into some of the controversy on this or whatever, but like look,
the only controversy is like the.
I know
10% of people that want to complain about. I mean, that whatever. Regardless of, you know, she definitely does say some things that
Oh yeah, no.
I don't necessarily agree with, but whatever.
I'm just saying, I think the fan base is going to get behind it. I actually think the fan base is going to be well behind this, and it's a huge fan base. So still should be, pretty good. But I get what you're saying. It being packed at the end of the year, that's something to kind of consider. But
the end of this year is normally the end of the year is always big games,
right?
But the end of this year just also happens to be like really big games. Like this year is a jam-packed year for games because a lot of games have been delayed because of COVID and stuff like that. So we'll see. There's another sort of new Pokemon game coming out at the end of the year that looks like it's going to be just like the most recent
that's right. Yeah,
Arceus. That's going to be open world too. There's another game. Everyone was talking about that for like 2 weeks, and then Elden Ring came out. So it's just, if you're the big game, you kind of win out. But if you're not, then you kind of get left in the dust.
Gotcha. Yeah. Well,
and if Breath of the Wild 2 comes out, then nothing's going to touch it.
Yeah.
In terms of big games.
Yeah. Well, I guess if you're a fan of this game, you'll hope that game gets pushed back just a little bit, so it has some breathing room.
The game will still be great, but it's just this seems like the kind of game that like TikTok and Twitter and everybody would be talking about.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. I am also a Warner Brothers shareholder, so I do also want it to
absolutely
succeed as much as possible. So I can say that too, right?
To
be fair about it.
Is this a thing where like I just see one character kind of rolling around doing his thing? Will there be other characters who are also on the same a fifth year starting? Will you see that? I don't understand the game.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Right. And I think we'll get more. So this is March. So around E3, even though there isn't an E3 this year, I think it's like officially canceled this year.
Okay.
I'm sure that's so like the middle of the year, June into July, right? The big E3 when it always happens, is when everybody starts announcing all their big games because they want them to buy them for holiday season. That's all the big games come out in the holiday season because hey, you're gonna get your kid a PlayStation 5 if you can find one. And then and then you'll get him a video game to go along with it. And this seems like it's it would be one of those ones.
Yeah, we better be able to find a PlayStation 5 because I'm getting one. I don't care. I have the PC now, so I'll get everything on PC too. But sorry, I'm also going to get that. I'm a PlayStation guy. I'm going to.
Right.
I don't. I just want to get it.
I might get one eventually, but I'm down to just play everything on PC and Switch.
Yeah. Well, right now it's gonna be easy for us to stream it. You just kind of.
Right, easy.
Load it up, which will be good because this will be fun. I think for people who want to hang out and just play this game. I don't know. I feel like I could get lost. I mean, all these different rooms and world like places they're showing us. Look at the candles dropping down from the ceiling there. Like you've got everything's just doing its own thing. The coolest part about when you go into the burrow and Mrs. Weasley's got like the cauldrons that are stirring and everything's doing its own thing. All that's happening inside of these little rooms, and so it makes you feel alive. Like some of the portraits were moving, some of the armor was kind of rattling and doing stuff as you walk past it. So that's all real good attention to detail in my opinion.
Yeah.
So
this looks I'm
freaking deep right there. That's so deep.
I am incredibly shocked, to be honest, by this game. Like, are we gonna build like a house, like a cottage? Like, what is happening here?
I don't know. That seems like you're taking care of these creatures. I thought what they were implying that was the rumor requirement that they had turned it into this whole whatever you required. So okay, like some outdoor thing. It was weird the way that they framed that.
And we're gonna get a fly around like the surrounding areas of Hogwarts. There's gonna be so many secrets in this game. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for is the little Easter eggs and where you can go find.
All right, can I make a Horcrux or
Matt? Come on. Oh my gosh.
That's like, wow, dude. That is the last thing we need.
Yeah.
People making Horcruxes.
Well, things like though, like the Mirror of Erised, right? Like, are you gonna be able to find certain stuff that we saw in the series? Is it
I would think so.
Because you gotta look at the times and when did it all show up at
Hogwarts? Like the day and night cycle of Hogwarts there.
Right.
Is Hagrid's hut there or is that built later?
Yeah, did he build that hut or was it there and he started living in it?
He moved into it.
Yeah.
And they show you like you get to experience like a full year. I mean,
yeah.
Who are all these little houses outside of Hogwarts?
Right. Freaking unicorn.
And they did. It looks like they didn't show anything about. Look, you'll play little games. Look, I don't think we saw anything about multiplayer.
Right. Yeah.
Which there might not be. There could.
Right. There's all this talk about Merlin being there. Like, is Merlin? Well, how long ago was Merlin there? They just brought him up again.
I mean, look, if you want to make some serious money, just make a Quidditch game. Online, 5-on-5.
5-on-5. Yeah.
Make a 5-on-5 online multiplayer Quidditch game. Down.
That would be huge. Why haven't they done that yet?
I don't know, man.
Wow. Why is it we're sitting over here with all these money ideas and just like
I don't know, man.
Wow.
I only get so many votes at the shareholder meeting as
okay.
You know,
all right. You don't
want I have little sway in what you can do as a shareholder.
Yeah. Hey, it looked like one of those shots there was like the Department of or the Ministry of Magic, maybe like you showed up there for a hot second. It had some statue in the center that looked like, again, all this stuff is hundreds of years old, so things can look slightly different. The train station's not fully developed. You don't, you got to leave room for it to grow, right, over the years. But
right,
yeah, man,
looks sweet. Yeah, looks sweet. That's kind of my last little bit on it here. We did watch the trailer twice. It looks way cooler than I thought it was ever going to be. Way better than I thought it was ever going to be.
Right.
Bigger. I'm excited. I'm super excited for it. And I'm unfamiliar with this team here, Portkey Games. I have to look them up.
Well, that's one thing I was going to say is that I'm happy and I'm excited that these people, they've worked hard on this game.
I mean, it sounds like it's a new studio.
Yeah.
There we go. Stop screen sharing here. Let's see here.
Yeah.
Because I always like to see like what it's Portkey Games. No, okay, so it's a label owned by Warner Brothers, obviously founded in 2017. So let's see. Portkey Games, what have they worked on? They worked on Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery, that's the Android game, Wizards Unite, which is an augmented mobile game. I think I don't really know anything about, published by Niantic, which is the people who do Pokemon Go. Then they did Puzzles and Spells. Okay, so they're really just more of like a publisher. So the team developing it is Avalanche.
Okay.
What has Avalanche worked on? They've been around for a bit. They did the Disney Infinity.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
They've done a lot of licensed stuff. Almost everything they've done is licensed stuff that they did not own. They did a Dragon Ball Z game. They did like Toy Story game, Cars. So this, I can tell you right now, just by looking at everything they've done, this is by far the biggest project they've ever done.
Yeah, I just looked up some of the stuff and I'm just sort of like, it looks some of it kind of generic-y. Like there's a, I don't know.
They did some of the, they helped work on some of the old Mortal Kombat games.
Okay.
Yeah. Formerly Sculptured Software. Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, hey, good for again, this is their opportunity, their chance. You get people working there on this. Have been working on it for a long time, and it's a huge opportunity, and it's a world we all want to see come to life. So I'm excited. We're all excited for Fantastic
Beasts. It looks great
out in the theater. We're excited for this. I mean, yeah, I'm very happy to see them moving along with it. Because when we saw that original trailer, I thought, oh man, is this thing going to get like, it's not going to have something's going to bring it down, or whatever.
Right.
I'm very glad to see it moving forward because again, you put all the effort into it. I got students who are into, going to the Career Center for kind of this type of thing, game development, software development, engineering. And it's cool. It's cool to see people bring this to life. So yeah.
Awesome. All right, guys. Well, hey, thanks for checking in. Ez and I will be back finishing our first book, The Sorcerer's Stone, and then we're just going to keep on rolling. We got Fantastic Beasts coming out here shortly too, so we'll be covering that, and then we'll probably start talking a lot about the game because I think that's the next big Hogwarts project. And then after that, it's like, man, I don't know what the next big Hogwarts project is.
See, and that's the thing. I think something
next year. What's next year's thing?
They got this Portkey Games, whatever. I feel like you want to do something with it, like Harry Potter games are are great, and you've got Fantastic Beasts. You know that's still going to be coming along. You've got a couple more movies to go there. I think they're going to make a series. Something's going to happen. There's a big announcement brewing. So,
yes, absolutely. Awesome. All right, guys. Hey, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. We will see you guys next time. And as always, make sure to have your wands at the